Hello everyone. Today we are going to show something about HTML and CSS. Hopefully you are doing great. And this is the free session of CodersTrust, which take place 5 days per week. Who are new, I think you will enjoy this session. And if you have any problem to watch my screen, you can comment here in the YouTube session. So I will check your comment if you have any problem or streaming or other. Before starting my session, I just want to ensure that you are watching the right resolution. So click on the settings icon and select the quality option and select 360 or 480 or 720 for better resolution. Otherwise, if your option is selected like 144 or 244 40, in that case, actually, you will not see my screen. Probably you cannot understand my code. Though my option is 144 because I don't need to see my screen because what am I doing now? So just it's for you. So I will start my session. If you have any problem between the session, you can comment. I will check your comment in the regular interval. So there are several topics for today's session. The first one is about the CSS background properties, which is very important for any web page development from PSD to HTML or any other. And second one is we'll use a plugin for creating a responsive menu. That means which is compatible to the mobile devices also. And the third one is about the media query. That means actually what is media query and what is the role of the media query. So we all see one by one. So let's start with the CSS background properties. So I'm just taking a tip and just give a class like BG. For BG, just I am giving some width like 300 pixel, like 200 pixel, and the background image, which is my in the images folder. Okay, and I'm also giving something about like background. Okay, just give this one. So I'll explain actually after seeing the output one by one. So I'm just running my HTML. Okay, so you can see a background, though you can there is a gray like gray. So the background image is here, but you can see just a gradient. But the real image is this one. That means a couple of show. So you can see now, but you can see just like the corner part, not the C, because the image actually the size is very large, like 900 height and 1100 width maybe. So let me check. Okay, it is like that. And if I just make to like background position, like center. So what's happening now? Yeah, this is center. The center means the center of the image actually. So you can see now that this part actually, this is the center of the image, the main center. So that means you can see the only the center part. So if you actually make the height and it's little bit larger, then you can understand the fact. Yeah, so you can see the center part. So if you give like left, so this is just the left part. And if you give the left top, yeah, that means the left and top like that. It will be start from the left and will be top. By default, actually, this the background position properties is center. So left top means in the from the x-axis it is left, and from the y-axis it is top. Also, you can give like right top. So you can say this right corner part. You can also say like right bottom, and this is the right bottom corner. So we can actually set any part of the images using this background position. Well, we want to actually fit the images, the whole images in the same div. That means we just want to resize this image so that the whole image is put it into the background, whatever the size is. Though the image size is very big, but I want to make fit to the div, whatever the size is. So we can give this something like background size 100% for x-axis, 100% for y-axis. So let's see now. Yeah, now you can see that whole image is now here. Though our div is uh, smaller than the big image, that means the actual size of the image. So by this we can actually set the whole image into the div here, background size. And there is a properties like background repeat, but we can understand because our image is very large, so we can give like 1200, 1000, and I'm just removing the background. Yeah, so you can see the image is repeated. That means after the part we have removed, so we can actually remove this repetition just using background repeat none. That means no repeat. Just it is one only, no repeated by at all. And this is the right bottom part. So by this actually you can do many things like, well, there are three properties we can see: background image, background position, background repeat. So we can all do in the same statement like background. So you can use this one, background image, first one. The second one is actually position, and third one is the repetition. And we are revolving those out. Okay. So now this is the same thing actually, but we are doing in the just in one property, the background, without using three different properties like background size. So the first one is background image, the second two is actually the background position, right bottom, and the last one is the background repeat. Also, we can give the background color, though the color will not be appear because there is already an image, so it will not be repeated. It will not be shown here. It will be shown because our image is not actually repeated, so I can just write 555. So after the repetition, because it is just one time, so yeah, you can see this is the background color, just it is not repeated, so it is just here. And the other part actually just uh, the color of the background. So this is about the background properties of the CSS, which is very important to the CSS part. Hopefully you have understood so far. If you have any question, you can ask. Then I'm going to the second part actually, which is about the creating a responsive in using the plugin. So before using the plugin, I just want to make a menu just using UL airline. So let's start. UL and LI, and there is a menu like this link is hyperlink, just blank for now. I'm just making some demo link here. 5 and say that about service, sorry, portfolio and contact. So for now, just we can see a list, nothing but this is a list of items. So we have to make it the menu. First of all, we just want to make the menu using the ULL. So we can give a class just like class menu. And for menu, just we'll make some CSS. The first one is the menu. We want to make it the center, so margin 0 auto. And also we want to give a width like 1000 pixel, and not give, actually we want just not to styling by default style, so we're going to remove the default list style. So I'm giving just list style now. Now I will go for the li, that means the li item. So li for it will be actually in the same line, so we can like float left. And for li I can give some width actually right for 150 pixel, 40, whatever, no problem. And I can give some height also like 30 pixel. And for the menu item, so I'm just giving the text decoration none because we want to remove this color of the text and underline. Actually it will be none for now. And it can give the color like white, and height will be actually 100%. So I give the height for main actually 30 pixel, and with also like 100% float left. And I can give some background color, so background color like fine. This is just a darker color. So let's see now. Yeah, this is the simple menu, but I want to make some modification in the menu so that the height is much larger. And we also the text center. The text is center. And also I want to give some hover. So for hover, like the hover, the background will be like something like that. Or actually, I can give some lighter color, like 999. Okay, yeah. But the text is not actually in this top center, so just to make it show the padding top. 5 pixel. Not 5 is enough, I think. Just make 10. And also we can increase the font size. So font size can be like 16 pixel. By default it is actually 12 pixel, and you can make the font weight bold. So yeah. So the basic menu has been created now, but I want to make it responsive because now you can see it is for the not compatible for the mobile. It is just hidden the part. So for the mobile, it should be shown like mobile menu. So for mobile menu, we'll use something about like the Slickness, which is most popular. So it is simple. Just you can use it. So for I have downloaded already. You can download from here or GitHub. So we have to include one CSS, one JS file, and we have already the structure of the menu. So don't need to do anything here. And we have to initialize the plugin. That means calling the plugin function to work with here, and doing some CSS. Okay. So let me bring the file here. First one is the slicknet.css and the slicknet main.js. So I'm just going into the slicknet master. First one is slicknet main.css. You can use actually main version, no problem. And you can write slicknet css here. And for next, we just want to this in app.pin.js. So just giving it the JS folder. Okay, so let me include those file here. So this is the slave map, and for the script, just I have to include the other JS plugin, which is actually the library of the jQuery we have already here. This is the jQuery main library because without this library, the other jQuery plugin actually will not work. So we must include it before using any other jQuery plugin. And now I will integrate the slicknet.pin.js. Well, the file has been included. Now I will just call this file like one, but there is something different. Okay, I'll change it here. The difference is they use the ID, but we have the class menu, so we can make it the menu. Also, we have some CSS settings for this purpose. So you can see this is the Slicknet menu. That means this is the mobile menu. This should be by default no display. For the mobile device, we will just make it display. Okay. So this class actually automatically generated by the plugin, which is display now. And for the menu, just we want to make it display here. And okay, I will explain this code again because we have already said that I will discuss about the media query, which is actually media query. But okay, so let's check actually whether our plugin is working. So now is the normal, and just I'm going for the mobile part. Yeah, so now it's working. You can see there. This is the mobile part, but the original one is not hidden. But now it is working for the or regular devices. So let me explain the code. So which is actually a media query. So media query means just you want to uh, uh, try to different CSS for the different devices. For example, make to be shown only in the iPad and mobile devices, not the other large device or medium device. So just to make it here, let me check now. Yes, I'm going to mobile device. Now you can see it is 1073. That means the width, and when it is uh, just 768 under the 768, then it is just turn to the mobile menu because we have already mentioned here the max width, that means the maximum width 768. That means uh, more than the 68 pixel, actually this menu will not be displayed, and the Slickness will not be displayed. The real menu, that is the original one that we have created, will be displayed. But under the 768, the mobile menu will be displayed. That means the Slickness menu, which we have used as plugin, it will be displayed, and our regular menu, which we have created, will not be displayed. So normally, Slickness is displayed now. So normally means now the Slickness is not displaying just for the mobile. That's it is now displaying for mobile or iPad. So it is displaying. Also, you can change the value. So like that, just we want to make the only for the mobile, so we can make it like 480 pixel. So yeah, you can see. Yeah, it is still working under 480. Yeah, when it is under the 480, then it is actually showing. More than 480, the regular menu is displaying instead of the mobile menu. So this is the main purpose of the media query. For writing different CSS for the different or we can make a change here, max width. We can use the mean width. That means we just want to show something in the large device, not the medium device or the mobile devices. Also, we can use this one, main width, and we can also set the value for which range actually we want to display the different CSS. Hopefully, you have understood today's session. And if you have any questions, you can ask. I will end my session and shortly. Uh, it, you can ask the question. Also, I just want to say something about the CodersTrust. Whoever new in our session for today. So CodersTrust actually what are doing this CodersTrust, the vision of the CodersTrust. CodersTrust basically actually Denmark-based company, which is working in many countries like Bangladesh, India, Kenya, Bhutan, Malaysia. So more countries is actually adding day by day. The main vision is developing the IT skill uh, to the international standard, and also make sure so the with this using this skill, you can earn something from the marketplace or whatever other opportunities have from the IT skill, because you know that the age is actually the era is for IT. There are a lot of IT scope available, though the skilled people are in shortage. So Coder Trust, the vision of Coder Trust is make you to grow up this skill. If you have the patience, Coder is here to help you. Coder is not actually only teaching the skill or the subject about the web development. It also giving the complete guideline to work in the marketplaces, how to earn money actually using this skill. So total guideline actually is available in the Coder Trust. There are many success stories that Coder Trust already student already has started earning using the skill they have gained from the Coder Trust. There are more than 20 batches completed successfully with their uh, courses, and more batches starting. There are flexibility for the curators to work from, to learn from your home and also from the campus. Also, there are video available for the session if you have missed any session. So a lot of flexibility available. So your learning path is very much flexible, and also you can get support from the expert team whenever you will start work in the Upwork or freelancer marketplaces, and you will get the support from the expert team if you are stuck in any project or you are any complex work. So hopefully you will enjoy a journey in Coder Trust if you are very much interested to explore your skill in the IT or in the web development. So it's Coder Trust can be the best choice actually. So hopefully you will continue the support about the other issues like the payment, the course duration, and everything. Whatever actually you needed, you can discuss with the support. The support team is available 24/7. Well, so this for today. If you have any question, I hopefully you have already posted. You can also post it later. I'll check it and try to reply. Uh, Moreover, whoever joined later, you can just see the whole recorded version here in the same URL. So you will not miss actually have anything here. So you can see the whole session with the same URL from start to end. So hopefully you will replay the session if you missed anything. So for today, this is all about. Hopefully, I will see you in the next session. Take care. Bye.